Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Hi. Oh, my goodness, you got bit by... Got bit by... Why did you do that? Zeus, why did you bite that one? Hella, keep them in line. Oh, poor babies. Oh, are you going to be a tough guy? They're establishing, as you can see, they're establishing dominance now. So he would just give a little bite to that other one, let him know who the boss was. Well, we got the sun out today, which is a nice thing, and hopefully we'll start getting some melting of the snow. It has a little bit. You can see over there a little bit has melted so far, but our temperature today is going to be a high of 40. So it's like 31 right now, which is already warmer than it has been in the last 3 or 4 days. So that part of it's nice, but with the sun out, in and out with the clouds, the batteries are charging. I just checked them. I came out earlier and they were at like 16% in charging, and I was like, okay. Then I checked again a little bit after that, and they were up to 18%. And then I just checked right now, and the batteries are up to 69%. So charging up pretty quickly, which is good, is what you want to see. And so obviously you can see the panels are cleaned off. So we're getting that sunshine. All right, I wanted to talk about this topic, okay? And I find this fascinating. This is what I find fascinating. So anybody's been watching the news, and now you've had all these federal employees get fired from all these different agencies, and you know, it's been a lot of people getting fired here recently. And so there's all this outrage, right? They get these people on TV, and these people are like, "Oh my, I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills now, and you know, I've lost my job, and you know, what am I going to do?" I guess just 1,000 IRS people, I think it was 1,000, got fired, and so you know, there's all this outrage, right? So here's a question that I have for you guys. Who remembers when? Hello, I know each one has to come by and lick my hand as they go by. Where was the outrage for the pipe workers when Biden fired all those, basically, when he shut down the pipeline? Where was all the outrage for them? Where was all the outrage for those people? Where was all the outrage for the nurses, the doctors, the EMTs, teachers, all those people who refused to be vaccinated? Where was the outrage for them? I don't remember, you know, the people getting on there and say, "Oh my God, these poor people are being persecuted, and they're victims, and this is terrible." If I remember correctly, there was zero sympathy from the media for people that would not be vaccinated, and I am correct on that. You know, or let me just the mainstream media. Let's go with that. How's that? So you had, you had a lot of people. A lot of people lost their businesses because of the policies that were put into place during that time. Right? Thousands of businesses were shut down. Churches were shut down. You had gyms were shut down. But oh, thank goodness, boy, we kept the liquor stores open. Thank goodness we keep the weed stores open. Thank goodness that we kept Walmart open, and Lowe's and Home Depot and all the other big businesses, all the big grocery store chains, they all stayed open, right? Had their little arrows. Remember all those little arrows when you'd walk into Walmart and they wanted you to follow the arrows in a certain path? I will tell you what, right now, when I went in there, I walked whatever way I wanted to. I didn't follow the arrows to go up this aisle this way and go down that aisle that way. You know, I didn't do any of that type of stuff. So, you know, it was just ridiculous. And now we're supposed to feel sorry for all these federal workers that are getting fired and being let go. Remember what Elon Musk did with Twitter when he took it over, which is now known as X. Remember what he did. He cut that work staff drastically. And guess what? That company's working just fine. They're trimming the fat, folks. The government is too big, and I think most Americans would agree that the government is too big. And yeah, you know what? It's nice having that cushy job and great benefits and all that type of stuff. But now it's a time to pay up. You know, now it's time to trim that fat. And of course, the left is going to be outraged, and the left is going to parade these people around and, oh my God, these poor people. But I'm sorry, I don't have a tremendous amount of empathy, especially after everything that has happened, right? And there was no empathy for these other folks. Why is there only empathy when it's one-sided, right? Why is there only empathy then? You know, they said what they were going to do. President Trump campaigned on reducing the size of government, getting rid of, you know, inefficiency, put Elon Musk in charge to find out where the problems were and get rid of them. So, you know what? It's like, people have such short memories, and I just kind of wanted to remind everybody of that. Remember how bad the suicide rates were for people? How much domestic violence went up because now all of a sudden everybody's home with the abuser all the time. They couldn't escape. They couldn't go. We were doing remote learning for our kids instead of, you know, letting them go to school. And then when they did go to school, we forced everybody, you know, or they, I should say, not we. They forced their kids to wear a mask, and if they wouldn't wear a mask, then they were suspended. I mean, it's insanity. It's insanity. The whole thing is insanity. So, you know what? The President Trump and Elon Musk, as he has him going through and getting rid of the fat, you know, and the left can say whatever they want because they're pissed. Well, too bad. He's doing exactly what 77 million people who voted for him wanted. That's exactly what's happening. He's doing exactly what he was hired, if you will, to do. That's why we voted for him. And I'm getting so sick and tired of, he's setting himself up to be a dictator. He wants to be there forever. Guy's in his 70s, folks. He ain't going to last forever, okay? So, you know, it's all grandstanding. It's all games. And, you know, people need to realize what's going on and not be fooled once again by the mainstream media. They've not been very truthful in the past, as we all know. And of course, you know, when you have the games that are being played, they're trying to, you know, discredit him and make him look bad. Well, so far he looks pretty good as far as I'm concerned. And he's putting the people in place to get things done and to root out the corruption. And that's a good thing. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off. I definitely want to hear your feedback on this. I want to hear what you guys have to say. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you guys are having a great day. And I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.